Last days, somebody was asking one question in my satsang that the incense stick burning is helping increasing pollution. I think that we have developed a habit to put our blames on something, on somebody. We are not taking care of our own actions. We are not understanding that any extra amount of energy we use, if you can work on one bulb in a room, it is fine. But if you need 3 bulbs, you demand more energy. So, you are helping pollution to increase. That increases pollution. Because when you make energy, there is some smoke is inevitable. It may be whatever type of energy. And not only this, but cars we use. We are not sharing, we are not going by bus and metros, and everybody is taking a status symbol to travel by a car or motorbike and so on. Means it's okay, it's convenient. You can keep your time and you have to visit many places everywhere. It may not be possible to go by bus or railway, but ultimately we have to also understand that this all adds to pollution. The pollution of air, the pollution of space is more dangerous. On this subject we are speaking, but there is a pollution of sound also, pollution of thoughts also, but people have not yet started any movement for this. Slowly people have understood the sound, but it is like a villager, a small village in a very serene vicinity, beautiful mountains and river. But that village, by putting a very loud sound, even though it is prohibited in the night after 10 or in the morning, or while in the day also, why you should disturb somebody? But they put big volume and keep adding some songs or something, some lectures. Basically with that much sound, the people, those who are actually there at the source, they cannot hear anything. They don't want to listen also. Then what is that? But they want to establish a power over the other villages. We are great. This must be the principle, otherwise what is the use? And why the police doesn't bother? There is a law, everything, but the police says it is a small village and why to take enmity with these villagers? Unless and until now somebody goes to the Supreme Court or High Court and take a petition, then only maybe that police, somebody will be suspended, but why not to do their duty properly? This is a big pollution. The thought and sound pollution is also very dangerous. It is acting at a different level in the body, and the air and space pollution, they are working and playing with our breath. Actually, if the air is clear, the pranic force, the life force, which is unexplainable, is coming to the person very easy. Purest. Like you take a pure silver wire and the transmission of electricity will be very fast and to highest efficiency. Or a copper wire also. But if you have a mixed with some other metal, a copper wire or aluminum wire, then the efficiency is low and the electricity is lost. Also, it is not reaching to the destination properly. Why? Because the impurities don't allow this energy to pass on. Same with the air. And when there is a pollution, we have experienced that the breath which is automatic, it is the atmospheric pressure which is allowing the breath to go in and out, and we get the pranic force from that. We get, say for example, everybody can understand that we get oxygen. But oxygen is not a pranic force. By giving oxygen, a dead person cannot stand up. So the problem is that this pollution is not allowing us to live longer or to live happily or to get the pranic force on which we are standing and speaking and doing everything. And this pollution we have to take more care. Now, the smoke in the air is lighter than the earth particles, and it has got a tendency to go up because it is light. It also goes to the heat and light. When the smoke is there, and if there is a light above, the light heat, the smoke will first go there straight. And that's how the smoke is always absorbed in the space. But the impurities in the smoke are problematic. And those impurities make problems. The carbon or carbon monoxide and all these things, or some poisonous gases and so on. So basically we must understand that the smoke is not a problem, but the poisonous smoke or the heavy smoke or the cigarette smoke, they are more problems. And what is incense sticks? And somebody says don't burn because it makes pollution, but it is totally not right. It is something right because some incense sticks are made from chemicals and some not. I think about this smoke we have to explain a little more further.